All right, today we're working on an IKEA hack that will be a quite tall bed. We're doing a queen size bed. We're doing a conversion of a bed that is currently in place and trying to make something functional using IKEA elements. So what we did last night, which was not really important for the project, was we purchased these 4 boxes at IKEA and assembled it. They were very easy to assemble. It took us, like, for these 4, between the 2 of us, about 40 minutes. Straightforward, 4 sides smacked together with these boards held by little wooden pieces. And we did 4 of those. There's 2 and there's 2. The idea is to use these as the base that will hold the foundation of the bed, and then put the mattress over. So let's see how that goes. We should complete it today. So let's share that with you. Now, one of the key things here is that these elements, as you can see them, are white, which was our pick. But then the frame, the only frame we found was this pine wood surface finish. So what we decided to do is we'll go ahead and paint these pieces into glossy white. This is flat white, so we thought if we do the bed frame in glossy white, the bed frame should sit on top of these cabinets, and it can kind of give it a little kind of break. Glossy white, flat white, and then have the little black boxes in every other hole in these boxes. And then the rest of the furniture in the room, where we get to the room, you'll see that is black. So what black and white combination will be good. So we chose for the bed frame to be glossy white. Okay, so now since we're going to lay the whole frame on top of the boxes, it's important because the frame comes with legs that are legs of the bed, so we need to chop those off. What I did to get that all good is I mounted temporarily the legs onto the boards, and as I did that, I marked, so when it was mounted, I marked where the lines are, so when I cut this off, it'll lay straight on the corner as well as on the boards, straight on the boxes. So we're gonna go and chop those ends off. Now, one important concern here is that on the bottom of these, it says which one is left and which one is right foot of the table, left and right. So as we cut this axis off, we'll be left with pieces that will not have the marking. So it's important with every cut that we remark that board back with the letter, so we know whether it goes left or right. I'm doing the cutting with a handsaw because I want it to be very precise, as there's not much room for tolerance with a circular saw that could cut off more or less, and then we'll have an uneven surface. This is needed to be very precise. So it'll take a little longer, but it'll get done right. As you can see, the surface that we got is totally flat, smooth, sits properly. And then on the side that we just sawed off, that we're going to use, we're going to put the letter L. So that way, every time we do the next one, we'll put an R and we'll be in good shape. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, the edges are kind of nicely done. So we're going to do the same thing here. get those edges the same way they were originally. Alright, so we have cut down the pieces, and these are now the new legs, marked left, right, so we don't lose orientation of what's what. It seems to be perfectly cut, so, but it might be kind of more pain to put together in white color because the paint is just sogging down. So as you can see now, we've painted a bunch of these things, and it might just have been better if we left it in wood color and maybe stained it somehow with gloss finish, but we started painting it white, so we have to put like a number of coats. Hopefully the paint leaking into the holes that are pre-drilled in this wood doesn't make us regret it at the time when we started assembling the bed. All right, when we have finalized or finished our project, I did not record because it was a mess. So there was a lot of work to do. I forgot about recording, but what matters is the final results. So what we have here, you saw we put together these components from IKEA, and we got 4 of them, and then we bought a bed, simple frame. You saw how we painted the stuff to fit the other elements. See, this is like, I need to kind of anchor that so it doesn't run. And then we have, as I said, 4 elements. We put 1 over there in that corner, 1 here, and 2 on this side. We played with different configurations, whether to turn it this way, that way, so when looking from the door, that the room gets to be more spacious and stuff like that. Personally, I think it's haven for people that have small kids. So when my kids were small, they would have loved this because it has all this space downstairs. So then in the bed that had legs, I cut them off precisely, and these are those legs so that they can actually sit on top of these cabinets. And the headboard, it's all very firm. What I did is I only connected the bed frame to the boxes here with double-sided tape. So I just put that in the one corner, the other corner, and the third corner there. I didn't do anything in that corner there. And then I anchored the boxes to the, not anchored actually, I just glued them again with double-sided tape to the floor so it doesn't move. I obviously didn't do that one right, so I'll fix that. And then for the bottom, also from IKEA, we got this little light and the little switch. Ding. So it's easy to switch right here. Ding. And this is the storage space for things that you do not need every day. And that's what they wanted actually to achieve with this project. So we have the front there, you can put a lot of stuff. You got the things that you don't use every day downstairs. And if you have friends, I guess they can bunk underneath the bed. So that's the project.